This CD is the third installment of an ongoing educational and training program. This program is designed to improve efficiency, cut costs, grow revenue, and do our part to help strengthen the Postal Service. Our goal is to help facilitate the understanding and implementation of corporate treasury-sponsored programs and policies that support our organization's success. Via these presentations, program leaders and subject matter experts provide important and useful knowledge in support of the financial aspects of postal operations. They also provide information and tips that will help you better understand key corporate treasury programs, functions, and initiatives. We believe that better understanding will pave the way for their successful implementation in the field. Thank you for taking advantage of this vital educational opportunity. As we begin the new calendar year, it's an excellent time to review how cooperation and teamwork among diverse groups helped achieve success in corporate treasury programs in 2004. By incorporating the expertise and resources of internal groups and our strategic partners, we were able to enhance and strengthen efforts to reduce costs and increase revenue. We think these programs are useful examples of teamwork at its finest and will serve as models for future success.
Hello, I'm Al Twanmo. While the Postal Service certainly benefits from individual expertise and initiative, we found that team efforts always produce the best results. Today, you'll hear from an array of subject matter experts to learn how a team approach strengthened the bottom line through cost savings and revenue generation in 2004. Some of these efforts also had a more important result: increasing service and security for our customers. As treasurer, Bob Peterson manages the development and implementation of corporate treasury's contributions to reduce costs, enhance revenue, and manage our finances. Here's Bob to give you a quick rundown on some of his group's efforts over the past year and discuss how teamwork played a major role in all of them.
Corporate Treasury made some substantial contributions to Postal Service success in 2004. Our debt refinancing activities of 2003 paid substantial dividends. Mark Berthold and his team put together some ingenious transactions, had the support of top management and the board, and they executed them flawlessly in August of 2003. That set the stage for our interest expense to be the lowest at any point since 1974. It also allowed us to be debt-free on certain days during the year for the first time since January 31st, 1972. Also in 2004, we partnered with marketing, sales, operations, and IT on the Express Mail corporate account. Now, this one is particularly gratifying because it addresses ease of use for our customers and it helps grow revenue while also taking some administrative work out of the field. I think it's a win all around. I was also very pleased with the progress we made in our compliance efforts related to the Bank Secrecy Act. This is an area that required a lot of cooperation with the field, with retail training. We're in a position where we have partners that we know we can rely on and work with and generate success in 2005. I'm looking to build on the successes we had in 2004. One very important initiative is related to credit and debit card acceptance. We are partnering with IT to do the rebidding of our card processing contract. This is a major undertaking. Business Evaluation has done an outstanding job of integrating data-driven decision-making in the Postal Service, and I'm looking forward to that continuing in 2005. People ask me what keeps me awake at night. Any corporate treasurer will tell you liquidity, and by that I mean available cash. So one of our efforts this year will be to help ensure that the Postal Service has cash available for years to come. These are just some of the things we're working on to help the Postal Service be successful. Like you, we want to grow revenue and manage our costs, and we thank you for partnering with us.
Our relationship banks played a role in many of our key initiatives this year. Teaming with our banks produces a number of benefits for the Postal Service. Here is Joe Karamenika, Assistant Treasurer, Bank Relations, to tell us about some of our recent and current banking initiatives.
In 2004, Corporate Treasury completed a 3-year, 14 RFP process, and the end results was that we reduced the number of relationship banks, we contracted directly with armored couriers, and we reduced overall banking costs. The Relationship Bank Partnership enables us to keep our finger on the pulse of state-of-the-art technology. Banking and cash management is evolutionary, and this partnership between banks and the Postal Service staff makes this a very worthwhile project. The Postal Service benefits from the technologies that are available, the communication which is established and working very well, as well as the teamwork that we work with throughout the year. And all of this spells success.
Before you go out and buy the latest electronic gizmo, it's always best to try it out first to see if it works as advertised and that it meets your needs. That's what the Postal Service does by implementing pilot projects. Right now, Corporate Treasury is taking a look at a technology called Check 21 that is designed to eliminate the transportation of paper checks and dramatically increase the speed that checks are cleared through the banking system. We're currently testing this new capability to see if it's a good fit for the Postal Service. We're working with a number of groups, including information technology, accounting, and area finance offices on the Check 21 pilot project. Eastern Area Treasury Coordinator Mark Tappy is one of the project leaders. Let's listen as Mark gives us some insight into the pilot and discusses how we're working with our banking partners to determine if Check 21 is the right way to go for the Postal Service.
The Check 21 pilot program is a joint effort between the Postal Service and Key Bank. With the Check 21 law that was enacted in October 2004, banks can exchange checks through electronic images as opposed to the physical presentment of the check. To take advantage of the benefits of this new law, the Postal Service and Key Bank are changing the manner in which we present checks.
The relationship between Key Bank and the Postal Service is one that we're extremely proud of and that we use actually as a model for many of our other corporate relationships. It was then a natural fit to explore and to approach the Postal Service for this Check 21, or the electronic transmission of check images, as a pilot between Key Bank and the Postal Service. The basic Check 21 premise is that a scanner, much like a desktop copier or an image scanner that people use every day in their offices, will take an image of a check, transmit that image over essentially a phone line or the internet from a remote location to a bank. The bank will then process that image as if it was a paper check, and in some cases actually print it out if that's what's required, or take that image and transfer it back to the bank, so-called bank of first deposit, or the bank that's clearing the item, to eliminate the need to, again, physically move paper from one point of the country to another.
In our Pittsburgh General Mail facility, we are scanning checks that are accepted at the retail window. By feeding these checks through a special scanning device in the back office during closeout, we can send the check images electronically to be processed by the bank. The benefits of the Check 21 project is it increases the availability of the funds for the Postal Service. This means we get our money faster. This is why we are looking to put these scanning devices in high revenue generating units as a strategic part of the process.
Express Mail is one of the premier services we offer our customers, and Express Mail corporate accounts, or EMCA, help make it more convenient for corporate customers to use the service. Recently, it became even easier when we began allowing EMCA customers to pay for their Express Mail with a credit card. This is a great new payment option, and it also gives our sales team a boost when pitching Express Mail. Let's hear from some of the people involved in this effort and see how teamwork helps to generate revenue for the Postal Service.
For those of you who don't know, Express Mail is our flagship product. It provides the highest contribution of any package product in terms of per piece contribution, and it also is the second leading contributor of all package services, including Priority Mail and Parcel Post.
The new credit card payment method to update the corporate account process allows our customers to have more control over their funds and to pay for their services more real time. They feel like the Postal Service is helping them move this payment method option into the 21st century. When we were first approached by Corporate Treasury about how to help share the message of the new payment method, we were delighted because it gives our sales force a new message to take to the customer.
Postage Now has been a significant success for the Postal Service. It's our name for a suite of electronic payment options we offer to our meter customers. This fast, easy, on-demand option has been a hit with customers and also with our sales group. Last year, the Postage Now program was honored with a prestigious Alexander Hamilton Award for Excellence in Cash Management. This initiative has enabled Corporate Treasury to do its part to grow revenue.
Postage Now benefits for the Postal Service are primarily one of cost avoidance. We're able to reduce the cost of receiving the payments and reporting them out to the meter companies so that the mailers may receive their postage in an efficient and effective manner.
Again, the success of this program is due to teamwork. Here's Eric Nieran from Sales to discuss how Corporate Treasury has teamed with Sales to market this great service.
In today's market environment, our customers, who are part of the business world, of all sizes, are all striving for efficiencies. For example, just-in-time inventory management allows them to use inventory as it's needed rather than having revenue sitting idle in inventory for long periods of time. Postage Now offers our customers the same convenience in that they're allowed to invest money at the time they make a mailing rather than having it sitting idle in their postage account. Our customers are excited about this because of the convenience it allows them and the swiftness that money can be placed in their meters with just a phone call. Recent Postage Now materials that were sent out to the field have been great. They offered options for all meter manufacturers, and our salespeople were able to take the information to their customers and help them make decisions and help communicate the process to them, which helped them come online that much faster. It's important that Sales and Corporate Treasury work together to meet our customers' needs in today's competitive marketplace.
The Postal Service is heavily involved in the fight against money laundering, that is, the transfer of illegally obtained cash for clean money. With the sale and redemption of money orders comes the risk that criminals will try to use them as a means to launder cash. However, through the efforts of our trained retail associates, we're making it very difficult for criminals to get away with this crime. It's our goal to drive money launderers from our post offices to ensure the safety and security of our employees and our customers. This effort also keeps us in compliance with the Bank Secrecy Act, or BSA, which mandates the reporting of potentially illegal transactions. This program is a team effort, drawing on cooperation from our compliance team, retail, legal, the inspection service, information technology, and outside regulatory and law enforcement agencies. Mark Berthold, Assistant Treasurer for Financing and Cash Management, will give you some insight.
The major achievement in 2004 for bank secrecy, or our anti-money laundering program, in a single word, was training. I'm pleased to say that we trained over 84,000 retail associates. Anti-money laundering compliance is a big job, and we certainly couldn't do it alone. We'd like to thank everybody for their help and support, in particular the area vice presidents, the area treasury coordinators, the master trainers, and we'd like to also thank IT for their support. People take it for granted that systems are always up and running, but we know very well that that doesn't happen by accident. We accomplished a lot in 2004 with our BSA compliance program, but the program has to have continuous improvement. The risks and penalties associated with non-compliance are just too severe.
Non-compliance is a serious offense. Let's hear from another member of the anti-money laundering team, Walter Alesevich from our law department.
Our regulator has levied substantial fines Very recently, a $25 million fine was levied against Riggs Bank, and a $10 million fine was levied against AmSouth Bank. In addition, within the last year, a $10 million fine was levied against Bank of New York and against Western Union. The Postal Service does not want to risk its 200-year legacy and its brand integrity through noncompliance with the Bank Secrecy Act.
As you can see, teamwork has been a key element in corporate treasury's successes of the past year. Whether it's reducing cost, generating revenue, or benefiting our customers, we rely on internal and external cooperation to maximize the end result. The team concept has been and will always be one of the greatest strengths of our dynamic and complex organization. As we face future challenges in our competitive business environment, let's keep in mind that by working together, we will ensure continued success.
For more information on these programs, please visit our Corporate Treasury website. Thank you for your interest and support.